Hello everyone, welcome to another Cartoon Galaxy rant. I'm Mars Moon, and I like to rant about cartoons. Today, I want to talk about something that has been talked about for some time, so perhaps I'm a bit late in the game. Sorry about that. But it is something that I really do want to discuss because, it has a lot to do with YouTube and what's going on with animators on YouTube, as well as other content creators. But I do hear that there's some issues, most specifically with animators. So to get into it, as of currently, I'm hearing a lot of news. AI is being used more on YouTube to take down or clean up certain videos that might not be appropriate for, the YouTube guidelines. And one of the things that we know YouTube is very big into looking out for is content that may not be safe for kids. That's why many years ago, because YouTube got in trouble for it, there was this ability now to have your videos classified as for kids or not for kids. So if you guys have made videos before and posted them, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, just to clarify, when you create a video and you post it online, before you do, there is a checkbox and you could check whether the video is for kids or not for kids. And a lot of times people will select not for kids. So these are just things to protect children in general. Now for animators, a lot of them will select not for kids because a lot of their animations are not for kids. Doesn't mean that something that is a cartoon is going to be for children. I mean, if you even just go on TV, there are tons of adult cartoons. Just to name a few, Primal, Family Guy is definitely not for kids. Hell of a Boss, I know actually that's more independent, but it is going to be on Prime now if it isn't already, so it's out there. Same thing for Has Been Hotel. I mean, all these cartoons are not for kids. Let's face it, they're not for kids. They're not kid-friendly. And there's many more. Venture Brothers, oh my gosh, that was a long time ago. But yeah, there's a lot of things that are not for kids. So yeah, the trouble is this AI seems to think that anything that is animated is just instantly bad for kids, that it's going to be aimed for kids and kids are going to watch it, even though it's obviously not for children. And I'm sure the creator did not check it off as for children. And they target those animations, and those animations get demonetized, or the whole channel gets demonetized. I also heard things that the channel gets removed. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it's a whole big mess. And like I said, this seems to be the biggest case with animators. That's why this is alarming, because if you want to grow to be an animator on YouTube, this is definitely putting a dent in it. And another big reason why I wanted to talk about it is because I animate and I create animations. So not only does this affect a lot of animators, I mean, that also includes me. It's alarming. I have also heard content creators that aren't animators are being affected as well. So it's not like it's not affecting people. Now, this also does dive deep into that whole thing of how AI is a big issue. I have done a video way back talking about AI being a problem. Granted, I mean, there are goods and bads to everything. AI should only be used as something that can help you with little things, perhaps. Unfortunately, individual people and companies like Google and YouTube are using the AI more so to do their job. Like, quote-unquote AI artists just type in, create this crap, and it creates it, and then they post it, and they're like, oh, look, I made this, and they really didn't. It's the same thing. That's the issue with AI. It should be more of a support tool, not the thing that is going to do everything. And granted, I know that YouTube is a big website. There's a lot of people on it. There's no way that individual people could look through every single video to determine what's good or bad. But before the introduction of AI, they were using other technological ways to track what videos were appropriate and what were not. So it's not like they weren't doing it. And I would assume that there were people behind the technology as well. But now it's just AI, and AI is just screwing everything up and making things worse and harder for content creators. Now, this is where I get into the leadership that is promoting this kind of garbage AI disaster that is hurting content creators. So the CEO currently of YouTube is, and I hope I'm saying his name correctly, Neil Mohan. He's been with YouTube for a long time before he became CEO. Looking at his background, he worked for DoubleClick. They work in regards to advertising, in short. That was the company. And then Google acquired them in 2007. And with that, being that Google acquired them, and this was around the time when the previous CEO was in charge, Susan Wojcicki. Again, I'm probably butchering names, but she made Mohan the chief product officer of Google. And he has been this since 2015. Now, when she had resigned in 2023, he was made into the official CEO. So little by little, he was kind of getting his foot in the door. He was there, and then he finally became the CEO. Now, the reason why this AI stuff is being pushed so much is because this is what the CEO wants. He likes his AI stuff, so he's the one pushing it. Another thing I also noticed that I wasn't too keen on, and I don't know if this is also affecting content creators, most particularly content creators, like in the US or other parts of the world, I guess. I don't know, but he also is pushing to grow content creators or grow content in India, because if you didn't notice, he has an Indian background. So I guess that's the drive. That's why he wants to do this. And I have to probably do more research into this. I don't want to push it and say this, that, or the other thing. But I find it kind of odd that a lot of the things I'm hearing about YouTube, that content creators are not just having their stuff taken down by AI, but a lot of content creators are also losing views, I hear. The most recent one being an animating channel, The Odd Ones Out. Most recently, there was this drama, sorta, where animators were coming out saying that they had gotten laid off. From my understanding, they were laid off because the Odd One Out creator isn't getting as many views on his channel as he used to. And if that is to be the case, then you're not getting enough money for your videos because there's lack of views. And if you're not making enough money, then you can't unfortunately afford to have all your animators. Now, why is it that this channel, and it could just be that people don't watch it anymore, it's been around for a long time, people got bored, so it could be that. But I feel like I've also been hearing that it's not just his channels, a lot of other channels too, noticing views are dropping and stuff like that. So I'm not saying that the whole thing of trying to grow content in another country like India is taking views away from other creators, because I can't say that is the case, but I am still going to put that on the table because it is something that the CEO is pushing. And if you are a content creator like myself, it's something you should be aware of. It's ridiculous. It's like there's constantly one crappy CEO after the other. In my personal opinion, if you are a YouTuber, I still wouldn't be discouraged. If you want to have your stuff out there, do your best and try. If you've seen my previous video, I've talked about how big media conglomerates like Warner Brothers, Paramount, all those places are just not doing very well. And I don't know if the future of those big organizations, those big entertainment organizations, are going to last. Even with Disney, I still have to do a video on Disney at some point. But it's not good. And one thing YouTube does have is that it does allow people like you and me, who are just your average folk, that know what we want to see in entertainment, and we know what maybe other people want to see in entertainment. And it gives us the ability to share that with people. I wouldn't let all this stuff discourage you. Do your best and try. Believe me, I'm trying. I've been going crazy trying. It's hard, but you gotta push. But don't give up. Don't let this discourage you. But be aware. Be aware of the bull crap, because you should always be aware of the bull crap. Anyway, I'm done with my rant. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And as always, take care and peace out. Oh, yes. And also make sure you leave comments if you have any thoughts about the whole thing. Okay, bye.